Hi guys, it's Darlene and welcome to my channel. All right, today we are doing the 2-week follow-up for Nuface Fix. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. So let me just preface this video by saying my eyes are extremely puffy today. I did not get a lot of sleep and I ate a lot of salt yesterday and things that I should not have eaten, like tacos. I know, slip and fall, what do you do? Get back up on the horse. So hence the workout gear, because we're gonna start trying to work out again. You know, I haven't been able to since I dislocated my knee. So we're gonna try and get back on that horse today. And I am fasting for the next 2 days. And then back full force with the low carb. My body just hates carbohydrates and I feel crappy, and this is what happens, right? They look worse than they normally do. So ignore that as we're walking through this. Guys, all right, let's jump in. First and foremost, if you're already subscribed to my channel, I just want to say thank you so very much. If you are not yet subscribed and these videos are of interest to you, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And if you like videos like this, give it a thumbs up as well. All right, let's dive in. So I started the Nuface Fix. This is what it looks like 2 weeks ago. I did an unboxing and then I've been using it. I've used it every single day. For the first week, I used it religiously twice a day, morning and night. The second week, I got a little lax, but I did use it every single morning. All right, so let's talk price. This is $150 roughly for the machine. If you were to replace this, now this is only 0.25 ounces, for a 0.5 ounces, which is how they sell it, it is $49. Let's talk about this first and then we'll talk about this. It's very easy to use. I'll show some video here. It can't get any simpler. It has an on-off. When you turn it on, it'll last 3 minutes, it turns off. So you could do it a couple ways. If you're in a hurry, there were mornings where I was in a hurry, I might do 3 minutes and I'll do it between the two nasal labial folds, or maybe between the eyes. With regards to, so it's extremely easy, and it just, I just realized I charged it for that very first time and I've used it 2 weeks and it's still kicking. So not sure how long the charge lasts, but I will let you know on the 1 month follow-up, which I will be doing. So how do I use it? Under the eyes, I use it very gently. Obviously, we're under our eyes, and I kind of just do sweeping motions. And then I have crow's feet, not out here, but right here. So if I squint, let me bring you in. So if I squint, my little laugh lines, my little crow's feet are right here. So I did it here. And then I would sort of just do sweeping motions, and then sometimes I might just hold it to see if it would get rid of some of the puffiness. On the nasal labial folds, it did say you could use pressure. So I did, you know, this is a lot stronger. So I kind of did swirling motions, back and forth motions, in between, up and down, all sorts. I also did my little lip lines as well during that same time. And then I have a little line here that I hit as well. So super easy to use. Yeah, serum. Okay, so this serum, I was skeptical because, you know, I'm like, great, they just want you to buy another thing, you know, sort of with the Nuface Trinity, they want you to buy, you know, their gel. However, I use an aloe vera, call it a day. However, I have to say, I looked the ingredients up in this, and I didn't have enough to really do. What I did was, because there wasn't a whole lot here, there was probably a week and a half's worth. If you're not slathering it on, you want enough to where the roller balls will just glide smoothly, of course. So I use this primarily under my eyes, and I will say there has been a significant difference because I did have, especially, it's really funny, I had more lines on this side than I did at this side. And it's bizarre to me because it really is smoothing them out. Keep in mind, there is no machine, no serum, nothing that is going to fix this tear trough. Okay, guys? Nothing other than possibly a filler, but then that causes other issues with up here. It's surgery. That is it. I'm aware of it. I know it. I'm not looking to do this. There's nothing. It needs to be filled in. Fat needs to be put back in there, plain and simple. So I don't look at that. I'm looking specifically at the fine lines because I'm also not looking so much at the bags. That's a hereditary issue. However, if it makes it a little bit better, thumbs up. And I feel like it did. What I'm looking at are the lines. Now, how does this compare? I'm gonna back up. How does this compare to your Trinity or your Mini? Okay, so I asked that question. The question that I asked of Nuface was how the current differs from the Trinity and or the Mini versus this. The difference between the devices are that the microcurrent of the L, so the L is the attachment that you can put onto the Trinity. The Mini is a set machine, okay? It just is set. You can't remove the head. The Trinity has a couple different heads. The L is the one with the 2 prongs. I disliked it greatly because it did not work for me. If you want to see that video, I have a whole playlist on Nuface. So it says, the microcurrent of the L produces more energy. So the L will produce more energy because because the spacing and the size of the spheres affects the flow of microcurrent energy. The L is designed to penetrate through the skin into the muscle. It's a lifting, right? That's the whole idea of the L of the Trinity, is that it lifts. And it's meant as an anti-aging treatment to help lift, tone, and contour the smaller areas of the face. While the Fix produces less microcurrent energy, it is considered more of an instant fix, so to speak. It reaches the upper layer of the epidermis, instantly targeting fine lines, puffiness, and wrinkles. So that's basically the difference. So there is, because I know some of you have asked, well, should I get this or this? Apple, orange. I don't have it's in my bathroom. Apple, orange. Trinity and Mini are an apple. This is an orange. They're producing 2 different things. The Trinity and the Mini are meant to tone, lift. You've seen that. It certainly has defined my jawline more. It has lifted my eye more, lifted the cheek. You know, I'm a big fan of the Nuface. However, I cannot use the L attachment to the Trinity. I do not like it. It does not work for me. It is in a way an instant fix because if you notice when I used it, and I'll put the video here, I used it today to show you what the before and the after was, just going over the laugh lines, and it just adds that plumpness and fills them a little. I have extremely bad. You know you have bad nasolabial laugh lines, whatever you want to call them, when they're there without smiling. I don't smile, they're there. So mine are what would be considered bad. But what I have noticed is it makes them look better. You know, is it gonna make them go away? No. You know the answer to that. The answer is, what's gonna make this go away, at least temporarily, would be a filler. I might go down that road. It looks better than before I used it. It is, just like the Nuface, temporary, however. This is, I would say this is more temporary than the Nuface. What I have found to be the most surprising is the lines under the eye. I'm very, very happy with that. Let's talk about the Nuface serum. It's $49, not cheap, and you're only getting 0.5 ounces. So I was skeptical, but I looked the ingredients up. They are different ingredients. Okay, so some of the ingredients, 4th ingredient down, so very high up on the list, 4, 5, let's see, and 6, I think it is, are, I'm gonna pronounce this so wrong, but it's palmitoyl hexapeptide 52, palmitoyl hepapeptide 18, and then palmitoyl tripeptide 56. Yeah, what does that mean, right? Okay, so had to look it up. Basically, palmitoyl hexapeptide 52 is a neurotransmitter. It's an activity inhibiting complex. So it's engineered to improve the skin appearance, to reduce the appearance of wrinkle depth, and help the skin's appearance look fuller, firmer, and softer. So basically, it's a neurotransmitter that tells your brain not to contract certain muscles. Kind of the simplest form of it. The 18 limits the channel's opening, so even few signaling molecules get through, so they kind of work in combination. So there's some interesting ingredients. How do I feel about them? I don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to reorder. So here's where we're at. Okay, so, and then of course it has hyaluronic acid, and there's other great ingredients in the serum. So I'm pleasantly optimistic on the serum. So final thoughts. Okay, here we go. So the Nuface, I will continue for another 2 weeks. I love it for my under eyes. I'm certainly noticing a difference. I have some pretty deep lines here, but what I've noticed is certainly when I use it right away, it looks great. As far as have I seen like this dramatic change here in 2 weeks? No. Have I here? Dramatic's a big word, but I would say I've definitely seen some positive changes. So I'm going to continue for another 2 weeks. Let's talk serum. I'm going to order the serum to continue to use it, especially under the eyes, but of course I will continue here as well. By the way, what I also use is the hyaluronic acid serum. I can use that. And oh, let me just say one thing. This is a shout out to Marge because I was using the Charlotte Tilbury oil at night with the Nuface Fix, and that was a no-no. So thank you for pointing that out because I did check. They didn't say it would hurt anything. They just said you're not going to get the full benefits. Of course, we want the full benefits, right? So there you go. So if you're going to not say splurge on this, you can use serums. So hyaluronic acid or vitamin C, but you need that, you know, that slickness. You know, you need something that's going to slide and move the device. I am a fan at this point of this and this. But again, I'm gonna give it another 2 weeks, which will be a month in, and we'll see if it continues to improve. I get that it's a quick fix, right? Yes, it plumps and stuff like that. It can't be a quick fix. It's a serum, right? We all know serums take time. So I wanna see if this truly, over time, helps the wrinkles and lines even further. So that's my final thought. So guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Friday. Bye guys.